A lot of people don't associate crankbaits and crankbait fishing with grass and grass fisheries, but I want to show you guys that a crankbait can be extremely effective in grass, but you got to select the right crankbaits. The most important thing when selecting a crankbait that you're going to fish in grass is to make sure that the line tie is built inside of the lip. That is hugely important. If you have a gap in between the line tie and the bill itself, that grass will get shoved in between the two and it will foul that bait. So right here in my hand, just so happens to be one of my signature series baits. This is an MR6 by Bill Lewis. That line tie is built smack dab in the center of this bill right here. Obviously that's where the action comes from, but as that bait goes down and it gets bogged in that grass and I rip it really hard with my rod, it deflects and pulls all that grass off of it. It cleans itself, it rights its action, and it's right back to running. And oftentimes that's right when the strike's gonna occur. So we're out here on a main river ledge that has a really shallow tip to it up there where I'm firing, and it's about 4 foot, and that grass is growing up there all the way back to the boat, but this bait's getting down about 6, and I'm just ticking the tops of that grass. The key with this technique, when you're out here ripping grass with a crankbait like this, you want to make sure you got a little stiffer rod than you traditionally would use. So for me, I'm throwing this favorite rush. This is a 7-foot medium heavy action rush. I got 12-pound fluorocarbon on here by Seagar and a 6/8-to-1 Johnny Morris Platinum reel. But the real magic is in the rod. That medium heavy action rod allows me with a couple quick strokes to snap that bait free, get it out of that grass, which is just gonna make that super high percentage for me to catch that fish. So between this rod and the action that it puts on this bait to allow me to rip it free from the grass and that line tie that I explained to you guys earlier, you notice I'm getting my bait back clean every single time. There's never grass on my bait, and that's what you want. You don't want that bait fouling up. You don't want to waste it cast. You want to be able to get that bait down there, rip it out of the grass, get bit, and stay efficient. When you guys are selecting a crankbait, make sure you got the line tie inside of the bill, and do not be afraid to throw crankbaits around grass. They catch lots of fish and they catch great big ones. So I'll see you guys on the water. Take care.